Hey guys, here's a quick tutorial to help you edit some graphics for your custom Scratch projects. So we're going to want three tabs open. I've got Pixlr Editor, Pixlr E. I've got my Scratch window open, and I've got Google Images. So what I've got going on here, I've got a little project in which I'm going to feature a Grogu or Baby Yoda, and here's the Tatooine, which is one of the planets in Star Wars and in the Mandalorian universe. And what we're going to do is we're going to get an image of Baby Yoda and an image of Din Djarin, the Mandalorian, and we're going to edit them so that we can put them in our Scratch project. So first things first, let's get the image that we're going to use. So I'm going to do a quick search. I'm going to type Grogu. Oh, I need to go to images. All right, so notice that a bunch of different images come up. Okay, now we have some options. We can either take an image with a clear background or one that doesn't have a clear background and edit it ourselves. I'm going to show you a little bit of each of those. Now, clearly, the easiest way to do this is to get an image that is already a PNG, portable network graphic with a clear background. So I'll walk you through that first. So click on the image that you want. If you found the image that you wanted, okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click and I'm going to click Save Image As. Now, I've already got a folder that I set up on my computer. It's called Photo Editing, and it's inside a folder called Saved Pictures, which is inside the Pictures folder. So that's where I put it. So I'm just going to call this Grogu, since that's his name. Save. Okay, so that downloads it. You can see it right there. And what I'm going to do now is go to Scratch. And by the way, the benefit of downloading a picture that has a clear background with the checkers like this is you don't need to do any photo editing to it. So I'm going to go to Scratch. I'm going to go to Choose a Sprite, Upload. Here is where I saved the picture. It's in my photo editing folder in Save Pictures, in Pictures. So I'm going to double click on it, and then it imports it. Now, he's a little big, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Costumes. I'm going to convert it to a vector, and then I'm going to just resize him a little bit. And then I'm going to center him. See that crosshair right there? I'm going to put that right on that one right there, and that centers him. Actually, I probably want to bring him down a little bit. Okay. So now that's obviously the easiest way to do this, okay? Now another way, let's say, so let me back up a little bit. Let me get rid of our little friend here. Let's go back to our search. Let's say that I could not find a picture that had a clear background just with a general search. So what you can do is you can bring in a picture and edit it yourself, but this is obviously, this is going to require you to do the work in Pixlr. So let's click on this picture right here. Then I'm going to right-click on this picture right here and go to Save Image As. And I'm going to call this Grogu 2, so I don't delete the other one. Okay. Now, this picture obviously does not have a clear background, so I need to edit it. So I'm going to go to Pixlr. I'm going to go to Open Image, and it went automatically to the folder I have it in, but you would just have to make sure you know where it's at so that you could tell it where to go. So Grogu 2, I'm going to bring that open. Okay, now once you've got the picture in here, you can do a little editing. I'm going to go to click on Eraser. I'm going to make sure that Hardtip is selected, and then I'm just going to try to do an outline of him. Start with that. Now I'm going quick, so I'm not doing this as well as I could. This is just for demonstration purposes. I'm just trying to get an outline of him. Get rid of this commercial. All right, now once you've got an outline, you've got some options. Now, what I can do is I can come up to the wand select, and I can just click this area right here and then hit delete. It grabs a whole bunch of things, and I just keep hitting delete. Now, it might leave a little bit of stuff that I missed, and I can go back with the regular eraser after that. I'll do the same thing over here. Just trying to get rid of some of this stuff. All right, now to get rid of this selection tool, I'm going to go up to select and then click deselect. I'm going to go back to the regular eraser tool, and then I'm going to make my brush as big as possible. So I'm going to see what that gets me. That's bigger than I wanted, so I'm going to undo that, edit, undo, and I'm going to go a little smaller. All right, so that's a little more controllable. And I'm just cleaning up to make sure that there's nothing extra, little pieces that I didn't get in this big area. Okay, now, if I was trying to do a really good job on this, oh, by the way, this white area, I got to get rid of that too. So I'm going to go to the magic wand tool again, click on the white area, and then hit delete. And then just kind of do that. So I've got a little residue. Little extra, I'll get that with the regular eraser. So once again, to get rid of this selection tool, I go up to select, deselect. Now I'm going to grab the regular eraser, and I'm just going to get rid of this stuff that's hanging around. Now, if I was trying to do a really, really good job, now obviously I'm not going to allow this green area outside to exist. I'm going to take my time and zoom in and erase all that. Okay, but I'm not going to spend the time doing that right now. You can do that on your own if you want to do something like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save it. I'm going to go to save. I'm going to call this Grogu New, not to confuse it with anything else I've got. Save it as a ping, and then download. Now, it downloads it. I can see where it brought it. I'm going to say show in folder. See, it put it in my download folder. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drag it to my photo editing folder. And you can open it from here, but or bring it up from there. But I'm just going to put it in there just for the sake of making things easy. So there it is right there. That's the one we started with. That's the one we edited. And then when I go into Scratch, I'm going to go into Upload, and I'm going to go to Grogu New, and imports it, and it brings him in. Okay, and then I can go to costume, convert it to a vector, and then I can change his size if I want. I can reposition him wherever I want. Okay, so that's how you can create, in the most basic sense, your own graphics. Now, let's make this even easier. On our search, let's get some tools involved. So I put my search tool in. Comes back. Now if I go to tools, notice I get some extra options right here. I'm going to select color, and I'm going to say transparent, and that's going to bring back only images with transparent background. Okay, they're already pings. Now notice that they're not all as usable as we'd like. Some of them are Christmas ornaments. They're just different things. Okay, but it does give us a couple that we could use, including the one that we originally got right here. Okay. So, and I would just go through the same process to save those if I wanted one of these. So let's do a different search. Let's search for The Mandalorian. Now, notice that when I do this original search, I get back all these different images, and almost none of them have a white background. So if I go to Tools and I say Color and I say Transparent, now look at the difference. Look what comes back. Most things have most of the images that come back have a transparent background. So you choose the one you want. I think this one's cool. See the checkered background? That tells us that it's transparent. I'm going to right click on it. I'm going to click Save Image As. I'm going to name it. And I'm saving it to the folder that I've been working with, which is photo editing, which is save pictures and pictures. It'll probably be different on your local computer. Whatever you do to set it up that makes sense to you. So to me, Putting in pictures made sense. Putting in saved pictures made sense. And photo editing made sense. So that's what I did. You can do something different if you want. You just need to remember where you put it. Okay, so I've saved it. I don't need to photo edit it because it's already edited. So I go to Scratch and I can upload it. So now I go to Upload Sprite, click on the Mandalorian, and that brings him in. Now I can do what I need to do. I can move him around. I can resize him. I can do whatever I need to do. Okay? And let me bring in Grogu again. He's huge. I'm going to go back to costumes, make him a vector again, and then make him small. So, and that gives us something to work with. Now, if you want to start creating multiple costumes to make them look like they're animated, that gets a little more complex, but this was just a basic introduction to how to create your own graphics for use in Scratch. Okay?